Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honorable Darren Henfield, says the partial U.S. government shutdown has not affected consular relations between the U.S. and Bahamas. In a press release issued today, the ministry said those services remain intact, and they include maritime border security arrangements and the Comprehensive Maritime Agreement, as well as Operation Bahamas Turks and Caicos. The Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honorable Darren Henfield, also sought to allay fears of Bahamians over visa application services.
All right, Keisla, the United States officials assure us in the Bahamas that consular and visa service in particular will not be impacted by the ongoing shutdown of the federal government. But they also assure us that the agreements that we have as relates to border security and maritime security, which really involves the U.S. Coast Guard, is also not impacted because, you know, we have the Comprehensive Maritime Agreement where we allow Defense Force Marines to ride on U.S. Coast Guard cutters that may have cause to come into our waters so they can affect boardings. And then as well, you know, we have Operation Bahamas Turks and Caicos, which is operated from Inagua, Matthewtown and Inagua, which is very important toward our drug fighting efforts. And so these strategic and very important components remain in place. My initial concern was that Bahamians will not be able to get American visas as they normally do. And my fears were allayed when I was advised by the Americans that this will not be impacted. Now, what will be impacted is that the State Department provides a courtesy for senior members of government, particularly ministers that are traveling through the United States at airports, and that will be impacted. Ministers will not have that courtesy provided during the shutdown. That service will only be provided, as I understand it, to the Prime Minister.